Low. By Charles Hoyfort. Part 2, Chapter 23G. March 1913. The meteorologists study meteorologically. The meteorologists were surprised. March 23, 1913. 250,000 persons driven from their homes. Torrents falling, rivers rising in Ohio. The floods at Dayton, Ohio, were especially disastrous. Traffics of bodies in the watery streets of Dayton. The wind whistles and holds up a cab. They stop. Night, and the running streets are hustling bodies, but coming is worse than the sights of former beings who never got anywhere in life and are still hurrying. The wreck of a trolley car speeds down an avenue. Down a side street rushes a dead man. Let him catch the car, and he'll get about where all his lifetime he got catching other cars. A final dispatch from Dayton. Dayton in total darkness. March 23rd, 24th, 25th. The watery sky sat on the Adirondack Mountains. It began to slide. It ripped its pants on a peak, and the tops of lampposts disappeared in the streets of Troy and Albany. Literary event at Paterson, New Jersey. Something that was called the Great Cloudburst grabbed a factory chimney, and on the ruled page of streets scrawled a messy message. With the guts of horses and other obscenities, it put in popularizing touches. The list of dead in Columbus, Ohio, would probably reach 1,000. Connecticut River rising rapidly. Delaware River at Trenton, New Jersey, 14 feet above normal. March 26th, in Parkersburg, West Virginia, people who called on their neighbors rode boats to second-story windows. If they had in their cellars what they have nowadays, there was much demand for divers. New lakes in Vermont, and the state of Indiana was an inland sea. Farmers caught napping. Surprises everywhere. Napping everywhere. Wherever science was, there was a swipe at asleep. Floods in Wisconsin. Floods and destruction in Illinois and Missouri. March 27th, see the New York Tribune of the 28th, that the Weather Bureau was issuing storm warnings. The professional wise men were not heard from before this deluge. Some of us would like to know what they had to say afterward. They said it in the Monthly Weather Review, April 1913. The story is told completely. The story is told as if there had been exceptional rains only in Ohio and 4 neighboring states. Reading this account, one thinks, as one should think, of considerable, or of extraordinary, rain in one smallish region, and of its derivation from other parts of this earth, where unusual sunshine had brought about unusual evaporations. Canada, and it was not here that the sun was shining. Waters falling and freezing in Canada, loading trees and telegraph wires with ice, powerhouses flooded, and towns in darkness, crashes of trees, heavy with ice. California was drenched. Torrents falling in Washington and Oregon. Unprecedented snow in Texas, New Mexico, and Oklahoma. Alabama deluged. Floods in Florida, Ohio and 4 neighboring states. Downpours in France and in other parts of Europe.